Welcome back to Weekend Sunrise and thank you for sticking with us. A study out of Canberra University has found a large number of Aussies are still unsure about getting the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, 2,000 took part in the survey and 41% said they were either reluctant or wouldn't be getting the jab, with females more hesitant than males. 5 former PMs offered to receive the jab live on air. Is this going to convince Australians to follow suit? Let's bring in the people who know, our masters of spin, advertising and marketing experts, Adam Ferrier and Matthew Bywater. Gentlemen, good morning to you. Just to be sure, Adam, you are in a car in Geelong at the moment, yeah?
I am. I've got a 3-year-old in the house, and this is the quietest place I could find.
Well done.
Apologies.
We appreciate it. No, it's good to see Geelong any time of the day. Now, let's just check in on this one. This getting a jab, it is a huge challenge to get people convinced to get this jab. Adam, how do you tackle it? How do you go about this?
Well, I wouldn't get seven prime ministers in a row and lining them up to be influential. I'd find people who are actually influential and get them involved. So YouTubers, Celeste Barber, winners of reality TV shows, get them endorsing it. The second thing I'd do is give it a catchy slogan like "Good to go." The third thing I'd do is I would mandate it, but not by the government level, but by hospitality and sporting venues. So prove that you've had the vaccine, you can get in and go see the Bulldogs play, or you can go have a meal if you prove you've had the vaccine. So try to get it mandated at that level.
So catchy slogans and Celeste Barber. Matthew, how about you? What would your angle be?
Yeah, I agree with Adam about politicians. I think it's a start, but they're not the most highest sort of trustworthy sort of level in society. Celebrity is definitely a good idea. The other thing I would look at would be to look at trusted organisations, people like the Salvation Army, Anglicare, Baptist Care, because they carry not only a high trust level, but also a huge community with them as well. So I'll be looking towards that.
Yeah, good ideas. Let's change tack. Harry and Meaghan launched their new podcast with the help of several famous friends and a special cameo from baby Archie, which the pair featured on their website, Archwell. Now, Adam, they moved to LA to allegedly get out of the spotlight. It seems we're hearing from them almost as much, if not more, these days. Hardly keeping a low profile, Adam, is it?
No, this is the only thing in the world I agree with Piers Morgan on. These two are the embodiment of entitlement culture. They want all the good bits of royalty without having to do the sacrifice and the duty. And I just do my head in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Piers Morgan did have a lot to say on the matter this morning. I think cringe and ginge was his exact words. Matthew, is this just the beginning of the media machine? I think it's fair to say that is Harry and Meaghan.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see the big difference between US and America US and England. England has their traditional royals. In the United States of America, the royals come out of Hollywood. And they're right in there with all the big wigs of Hollywood, the Oprahs, the Obamas, and all those sorts of people. They've got some huge deals going forward. So for them to keep their brand relevant, there's two things. One is always being out there, which they seem to be doing, and the other thing is get a hold of some nice, touchy, wommy, feely things. Hence the reason why they're hacking into. You know, we want to help anyone with COVID. You know, our condolences to anyone who's died of COVID. They're trying to get that nice, warm feeling to help build their brand.
Another change, guys. The world watched as metal monoliths popped up in odd locations. Then, just as suddenly, they vanished. A collective of stunt artists known as the Most Famous Artists has since taken all the credit, all part of an elaborate publicity stunt to sell art. Now, Adam, is this what it takes to get our attention these days? Do we need to be going to extremes like this to get the message across?
Yes, I think so. And I would say they haven't done quite enough. I don't think there's that much particularly creative or cool about chucking a big metal stake in the ground and hoping people kind of follow it. I think it's quite boring and banal, and I think as soon as they did it, people kind of knew it was a stunt and knew it was a hoax. They didn't think there was anything kind of metaphysical about it or aliens coming down from space or anything. And so as far as stunts go, this is the absolute bottom of the barrel, I reckon.
So a bottom-of-the-barrel stunt, but a stunt nonetheless. Matthew, do you think we'll see more of these stunts and this style of campaign this year?
Yeah, I think so. Because one of the problems we have is, as marketers, is that the average consumer is inundated with 3,000 to 4,000, 5,000 messages a day, and it's getting worse. So it's very hard to get cut through and get people's attention. So, yeah, Adam's perhaps right. Yeah, this is not the most exciting stunt. In fact, I like Adam's one he did with the Art Series Hotel a few years ago with the Still or Banksy. That gained a lot of attention and was genuinely very, very interesting for people. But, yeah, we're going to find new ways of getting our messages through.
All right, Matthew, thanks very much for that. Adam, thank you. Appreciate the effort you've gone to leave the 3-year-old inside. And while you're out in the car, you might like to take a beautiful drive around the beautiful Victorian Riviera there in Geelong and just enjoy the wonderful sights.
Absolutely. Good on you guys.
All right, talk soon. Take care.